As we prepare for this graduation ceremony, for your safety and comfort, please be aware of the nearest exit. If you need assistance at any time, please alert the nearest usher. At this time, if you would, please ensure that your cellular device is silenced. In order to maintain the dignity of this ceremony and to ensure that each family has the ability to celebrate this special occasion with their graduate, please refrain from using any air horns or other noise-making devices when we call your graduate's name today. Thank you in advance for abiding by this request. Please stand as you are able for the national anthem performed by Dr. Tim Bartlett, Associate Professor of Music.
Please join me as you're able. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated.
Good morning. On behalf of the faculty, staff, administration, Board of Visitors, Board of Trustees, and most importantly, on behalf of our student body, let me welcome each of you to the Spring 2023 Arkansas State University Beebe Commencement Exercises. I'm Jennifer Methvin, Chancellor of the campuses of ASU-Beebe, and I'm honored to be here today to share this day with faculty, staff, and graduates from across our campuses in Beebe, Heber Springs, Searcy, and the Little Rock Air Force Base. Today's commencement exercise truly highlights how special our student body is because, as you will see, we are privileged to serve area students with a number of educational pathways. This morning, in addition to ASU-Beebe graduates in multiple programs from multiple campuses, we will also celebrate our students who have earned their Arkansas High School diploma from our ASU-Beebe Adult Education program this year. In our afternoon ceremony, students who have completed A-State's bachelor's and master's degrees through our University Center will join our graduates to celebrate their accomplishments as well. We consider all these students to be important members of the Vanguard community, and as I said, we are thrilled and honored to be gathered today to share this special occasion with you all. As we begin the ceremony, I am honored to introduce our platform party, which includes administrative personnel who provide leadership at our institutions and some of our very special board members who support and inspire us to greater success. As I introduce our dignitaries, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. The President of the Arkansas State University System, Dr. Chuck Welch. From our ASU System Board of Trustees, Mr. Steve Eddington. We're also joined by ASU-Beebe Board of Visitors member, Mrs. Kathy Oaf. From our faculty and staff, Vice Chancellor for Academics, Dr. Jason Goodner. Vice Chancellor for Student Services, Dr. David Mays. Associate Professor of Communication and Theater and Faculty Senate President, Mr. Ryan Gibbons. Staff Senate President, Ms. Stephanie Quick. Our Registrar, Dr. April Martin. And our student speaker, Zaid Kelly. Thank you all for being here. Of course, each person here is an honored and special guest, and I thank you for being with us for this celebration. I am pleased to invite to the podium Dr. Chuck Welch, who will provide a welcoming message, followed by Mr. Steve Eddington, who will provide brief remarks from the ASU System Board of Trustees. Mr. Eddington will be followed by Ms. Kathy Oaf, who will bring greetings on behalf of our Board of Visitors. Dr. Welch?
Good morning. On behalf of the 7 campuses of the Arkansas State University System and our Board of Trustees, it is my honor to welcome all of you this morning and to congratulate the graduates on this accomplishment. I hope you realize what an elite group that you have entered now that you are a college graduate, and I hope you recognize the many accomplishments that will now be afforded to you because you are a college graduate. Unfortunately, many in our state historically have not had the opportunity to attend college or had the opportunity to achieve a degree and live that unimaginable life. You now have that opportunity. So thank you for choosing Arkansas State University Beebe. Thank you for persevering and making it to this point today, although I'm sure some of you probably thought it's never going to get there. It's here. You're a college graduate. It's something no one can ever take away from you, and it's something that will forever alter the course of your life. So thank you for choosing Arkansas State University, and congratulations on this momentous occasion.
Well, good morning, and on behalf of the Arkansas State University Board of Trustees, I bring you greetings and certainly congratulations. Dr. Methvin, thank you for your leadership. Dr. Welch, for those wonderful words of inspiration. You stole most of my comments. Really, I hope to have the opportunity today to make one point to you that you'll carry with you for the remainder of your life, and that is that today you carry with you a powerful companion, a companion of opportunity. There may be no more powerful compound in this universe than opportunity. You hold it today in your hands. It is all around you. It is represented by your work, your commitment, and certainly by those who have helped you get to this point. A challenge to you today. Take this opportunity that you hold and multiply it. Make it more. Make it matter. Make it more for yourself and your communities. Make it more for those who are around you. Make it more for those who need a helping hand. Make it more for you to share generously and sacrificially. Again, on behalf of the Arkansas State University System Board of Trustees, I offer my congratulations and appreciation for your work. I pray that opportunity follows you always. Thank you.
Good morning. The Board of Visitors provides advisory counsel and support to the administration of ASU-Beebe and all of its locations. As a longtime supporter of this remarkable institution, I am so proud of each of you graduates and look forward to the difference that you will make in our community and others. Congratulations on your achievements and best wishes as you move forward to greater accomplishments.
Thank you, Dr. Welch, Mr. Eddington, and Ms. Oaf. We are really, truly blessed to have awesome support through our system office and through our 2 boards. Graduates, I stand here this morning extremely proud of your accomplishment. You are now a college graduate, and you are soon to be, at the end of this ceremony, an ASU-Beebe alum. As Chancellor of ASU-Beebe, it is my privilege to observe you and our faculty and staff as they work with you to guide you through your educational experience. What I see each day makes me so proud of the kind of education a student receives on the campuses of ASU-Beebe. You see, the ASU-Beebe experience doesn't just prepare you to make a better living. The ASU-Beebe experience also prepares you to have and to live a better life. Our faculty and staff work with you both inside and outside of the classroom, and they model a life of service and dedication to others. They create and nurture quality learning experiences designed specifically for you. They don't just teach you the content in your discipline, though they do that exceptionally well. They also model civic involvement, respect for cultural diversity, teamwork, lifelong learning, continuous improvement, tolerance, and civility. Beebe is devoted to your growth and development as a whole person, not just within your area of study. Graduates, I think you've been very lucky to have these faculty and staff members in your lives, and if you agree with me, graduates, join me now thanking these dedicated professionals for their work with and for you. As you exit our doors to take your next steps, I challenge you to continue to be vanguard. Dare to be a leader, dare to help others, keep yourself and others moving forward. Transform the lives of others through your profession and through your life. Graduates, on behalf of everyone in this room, I thank you for inviting us into your lives and allowing us to share a portion of your educational journey. We are proud of you, and we know that you will accomplish much. At this time, I am honored to introduce the ASU-Beebe singers under the direction of Dr. Timothy Bartlett and accompanied by Ms. Mary Jo Parker. They will share a beautiful rendition of Flight Song in honor of you, our graduates. Thank you, ASU-Beebe singers, Dr. Bartlett and Ms. Parker. Now I'd like to introduce our Vice Chancellor for Academics, Dr. Jason Goodner.
On behalf of the faculty and staff of ASU-Beebe, it is my honor to introduce this commencement's student speaker, Zaid Kelly. Zaid is a graduate of Cabot High School and the current student body president. As a leadership scholar, Zaid has taken a meaningful and committed leadership role in re-engaging students in campus life as the student involvement has recovered from the pandemic. As a first semester student, Zaid stepped up to serve as an officer when there were several vacancies in student government. And over the last 2 years, he has inspired students to get involved in campus and activities, including student leadership where over 70 students serve on the Student Senate today. In addition to his service on campus, Zaid has also been selected to serve as a student ambassador at the ASU System office in Little Rock, where he represents the almost 38,000 students of the ASU System as he engages with the state and national political, business, and community leaders. After earning an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences at ASU-Beebe, Zaid has plans to transfer to the University of Central Arkansas to continue his studies in political science. Please join me in welcoming Zaid to the podium.
Thank you. Chancellor Methvin, Dr. Welch, members of the Board of Trustees and visitors, faculty, staff, members of the Vanguard community, my friends, family, and most importantly, my fellow students. I am beyond honored and deeply privileged to speak before you all. And what a journey it has been for all of us. Each journey unique, personal, and maybe even unusual for some of us. But in all of our travels, our journey most certainly adventured and toiled through the COVID-19 pandemic. In 2020, never did I think I would end up here. It was not until the very late in my senior year of high school that I made the decision to enroll at ASU-Beebe. Nonetheless, it was a very easy choice to make. As for me, my voyage here began 2 years ago, in September 2021. And as many of my peers know, my journey is almost entirely composed of my work in student government. In the aftermath of the pandemic, campus life and student engagement were low. At my first student government meeting, 6 students were present. Because there were so few of us, everyone would be elected to some sort of position. I would be elected student government secretary, which is a glorified note taker. There, we took an oath promising to uphold and support the SGA Constitution, to promote the interests of SGA, and to promote the opinions of the students we all represent. I hope I have lived up to these words ever since. Although student engagement was short of expectations last year, student leaders were not discouraged. We worked hard to make campus life ours and to build back Beebe. When I became president, I spoke on hope in my inaugural address. How that tiny ripple of hope that Bobby Kennedy spoke of became a rising and powerful wave, touching every corner in every person's heart, and by doing so, transcending us all. Although we students were at the bottom of the mountain, we could still see the stars from down below. And we made the trek up in pursuit of the stars, even though that there was no guarantee that we would ever touch them. And Frank Taylor, who's in the back there, says it a little differently. He says, quote, "Shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you'll be among the stars." And so that's what we did together. Now look around you. You'll see dozens of students, friends, family, and peers, dozens, perhaps hundreds. This would have never been 2 years ago. And it certainly wasn't the case for student government and every other registered student organization on campus. But if I had told you 2 years ago that we would jump from just 6 people in SGA to over 70 members in student government who serve in over 110 positions, would you believe me? And to put that into perspective, we're larger than some of the 4-year university student governments. We reorganized the campus food pantries. We packed them with over 600 food, hygiene, and clothing products and donated them to those in need. We re-engage campus life. Students hang out in the Student Center. They choose to live on campus, attend student activities, form student organizations, and interact with each other like a real community. Together, we built back Beebe. Although our time here at ASU-Beebe is centered on our studies, often our memories of college life are attached to the community and relationships we made along the way. For you, it might be a study group, time spent hanging out with friends in the cafeteria, activities of a student organization, a theater performance, or maybe even a student trip. For me, it's student government. I feel much like our 12th student body president, who served from 1959 to 1960, named Howard Lamb, who said in 2006, quote, "Of all the places I've been in life, ASU-Beebe was the best. They all changed me and gave me a purpose." I love ASU-Beebe and its Student Government Association. Many of you have become my rock and home for the past 2 years. The progress of both was and still is one of my top priorities and passions, no matter what. I hope we all remember the virtues of being vanguard, as the Chancellor has spoke of, leading the way, being innovative, and committing to serving others. Remembering our actions can be the foundations for other generations of leaders. I think back to student Eddie Collins, who was the 20th student body president from 1967 to 1968. He was an unsung hero here who created a coffee shop and a recreational room called the Totem Room, which is now located in the Ruth Couch building. And he used profits to fund SGA and student activities. And when advocating for the construction of such, he quite literally put in the sweat to make it a reality. The administration greenlit the project 2 weeks before the start of classes. However, the materials arrived late, forcing President Collins to work 14 hours a day for 4 consecutive days to ensure it was ready for when students arrived on that very first day. And this is just one of the dozens of sacrifices that student body presidents have undertook, some unknown, some known, and some outright lost to history. But it's an example of vanguard that we should follow. His commitment to other innovative ideas and leadership provided a service and space for students to gather on campus until the McKay Student Center was built nearly 40 years later. It has been an honor to be a student at ASU-Beebe and to serve as your student body president. I'm proud of what we have accomplished together. You all were dedicated and worked extremely hard. Your willingness to get involved, to volunteer, and to seek change with no real reward takes courage. But there is still so much work to be done. The next generation of leaders is filled with talented and dedicated individuals who will work to continue to work hard to improve campus life, bring change to this campus, and build upon the foundations that we have laid. And after we graduate, our momentum cannot stop. We must continue to be vanguard, be leaders in our community, innovators in our professions, and servants to those around us. We should be a light for future students and a source of encouragement and energy for our college. To every SGA member that is here, thank you for your unwavering efforts in making ASU-Beebe a better place. I love and appreciate every single one of you. And to the faculty and staff of ASU-Beebe, thank you for your guidance and the support you have provided to your students throughout the year. Your commitment to our students and our mission has been invaluable, and we are grateful for all you do to educate the next generation of Arkansans. To Frank and Zach, who are in the back again, thank you for being the first to encourage me to get involved on campus and express my concerns and ideas. Frank, I wouldn't be in this position without the compassion I first experienced when I began the crusade. And Zach, without your advice, knowledge, and prudence, I think I probably would have been impeached long ago. When I started here, I was far more intimidated in getting things addressed, but then I learned I could just simply barge into Zach's office. And to my mom, who's also in the back, while our family might be in a rough place right now, your resilience has set an example for me to always stand firm, even in the face of adversity. And also, you quite literally birthed me, so without you, I would not physically be here. And most importantly, to my fellow students, thank you for placing your trust in me and allowing me to serve as your president for the past year. It has truly been the honor of a lifetime to represent you. and to work on your behalf and to sacrifice my all for you. I have been inspired by your passion, your energy, and your commitment to making a difference. I'm confident of the future of student government and ASU-Beebe. And one day, when I'm looking up at the stars again, I hope to see us up there, sailing across the cosmos and touching the stars. I'm excited to see what the future holds for us, and I know that all of us will always be proud to be a part of this family. I congratulate all those graduating today for their being dedicated to this school and pursuing your education and your interests in your future life. Our academic journey may end here, or part of it for some of you, but there is still so much left in our stories. And as the clock ticks further and further toward the twilight, as the ship sails away into the sparkling void, the lights begin to twinkle from the rocks, the long day wanes, the slow moon climbs, the sea wails round with many voices. Come, my friends, it's still not too late to seek a newer world. Our work continues, our hope stands the test, our love never ends, and our dreams will never be conquered. Thank you all for everything.
Thank you, Zaid. Wonderful speech and fitting remarks. We certainly appreciate you, as well as all of your fellow classmates. At this time, I'd like to invite our Vice Chancellor for Student Services, Dr. David Mays, to the podium.
This semester, ASU-Beebe is conferring 440 awards across all campuses, including 79 Associate of Applied Science degrees, 2 Associate of Arts degrees, 8 Associate of Fine Arts degrees, 7 Associate of General Studies degrees, 226 Associate of Science degrees, 34 technical certificates, 1 Certificate of General Studies, 71 Certificates of Proficiency, and 12 GEDs. Candidates are listed in the program in alphabetical order under the award categories. Every candidate has worked hard to earn the awards they will receive, and we would like to recognize those who have earned awards of distinction during their time at ASU-Beebe. Students who have earned a grade point average of 3.75 or higher are indicated in the program with an asterisk. You will notice many candidates are wearing 1 or more cords, sashes, or medals of distinction. Please see your program for a listing of what those represent. And now I would like to invite Dr. Goodner for the presentation of candidates.
And now the moment we've all been waiting for. Will the spring 2023 graduating class please rise? Chancellor Methman, the faculty are in the process. Well done. Chancellor Methman, the faculty are in the process of recording grades and carefully examining the accomplishments of the spring 2023 graduating class. At this time, it appears the final auditing of the academic records will confirm that each eligible member of the class has completed the requirements and met the standards of the Arkansas Department of Higher Education and the Arkansas State University System Board of Trustees. Therefore, it is with great pride that the faculty presents them to you and unanimously recommends that the appropriate certificates and degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Goodner. By the authority vested in me by the Arkansas Department of Higher Education and the Arkansas State University System Board of Trustees, and pending review of final records, it is my honor to confer upon each of you the Associate of Applied Science, Associate of Arts, Associate of Fine Arts, Associate of General Studies, Associate of Science, Technical Certificate, Certificate of General Studies, Certificate of Proficiency, and Arkansas High School Diploma as pertains to each, with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereunto. Congratulations. I can't wait to greet you on this stage.
Graduates in the first row, will you remain standing and please follow the direction of the ushers? The other rows, please be seated. We will now begin the awarding of degrees and certificates. You want to go first? Okay, got it. Step right here, sir. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Zaid Kelly. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Automotive Technology, Colton Bellamy. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Automotive Technology, Austin Seiler. Take your moment, remember. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology, Medical Records, and Health Information Technology, as well as an Associate of Applied Science in General Technology, Kristen Rochelle King. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology and Management, Crystal Rose McClung. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Computer-Aided Drafting and Design, a technical certificate in mechanical drafting, as well as a certificate of proficiency in mechanical drafting, Jade Fair. Hold on while I read all these. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Computer-Aided Drafting and Design, as well as a technical certificate in mechanical drafting and a certificate of proficiency in mechanical drafting, Macy Moore. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in General Technology, as well as a technical certificate in Power Sports Technology, Hunter Altum. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Registered Nursing, Cynthia E. Collins. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Registered Nursing degree, Jansen Brianne Parker. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Registered Nursing, Jamie Pennington. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Veterinary Technology, Emily Alexander. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Veterinary Technology degree, Bailey Michelle Bryant. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Veterinary Technology, Courtney Cochran. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Veterinary Technology, Casey Fowler. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Veterinary Technology, Cody Lee Gates. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Veterinary Technology, Evelyn Jane Gates. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Veterinary Technology, Abigail Elizabeth Hickam. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Veterinary Technology, Mary Bernadette Ingram. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Veterinary Technology, Ayla Jones. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Veterinary Technology, Emily Keith. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Veterinary Technology, Shauna Kidder. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Veterinary Technology, Emily Ray Lemp. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Veterinary Technology, Caitlin Lucy. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Welding Technology, Tyler Franjezovic. Receiving an Associate of Science in Agriculture degree, Allie Elizabeth Farron. Receiving an Associate of Science in Business, Gabriela Oralia Maribel Cervantes. Receiving an Associate of Science in Business degree, Mason Covington. Receiving an Associate of Science degree in Business, Isaac Rowe Pendergrass. Receiving an Associate of Science in Business, Christopher T. Resendez. Receiving an Associate of Science in Business, Shawnee Weatherly. Receiving an Associate of Science in Criminal Justice, Kristen B. Johnson. Receiving an Associate of Science in Education, Lizzie Carol Ballou. Receiving an Associate of Science in Education, Laura Ann Bradley. Receiving an Associate of Science in Education degree and a technical certificate in teaching, Haley Elizabeth Morris. Receiving an Associate of Science in Education degree, a technical certificate in teaching, a certificate of proficiency in teaching, Amber Lynn Sherman. Receiving an Associate of Science in Health Sciences, Coleman Andrew Bailey. Receiving an Associate of Science in Health Sciences, as well as an ASLAS degree, Haven Lynn Henry. Receiving an Associate of Science in Health Sciences degree, Elizabeth Ann Kuhn. Receiving an Associate of Science in Health Sciences, Cameron Blake Morrow. Receiving an Associate of Science in Health Sciences degree, an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, and a technical certificate in pre-healthcare studies, Savannah Rose. Receiving an Associate of Science in Health Sciences, Jessica Renee Waltrip. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Antonio Earl. Receiving an Associate of Applied Science in Veterinary Technology, Autumn Bereckman. Receiving an Associate of Science in Education, Allie Ray Gibson. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Megan Elizabeth Elrod. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Hannah Annette Hester. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, as well as an Associate of Science in Health Sciences degree, Autumn Jinks. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, as well as an Associate of Science in Health Sciences, Angel Medler. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Sierra Alexandra Miller. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Erica May Owens. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Kaylee Marie Woho. Receiving a Technical Certificate in Pre-Healthcare Studies, Madison Mackenzie Beasley. Receiving a Technical Certificate in Welding Technology, Samuel Thaxton Calhoun. Receiving a Technical Certificate in Welding Technology, William G. Nemeth. Receiving a Certificate of Proficiency in Air Conditioning, Heating, and Refrigeration Technology, Devin Jalla. Receiving an Arkansas High School Diploma, Lourdes Alvarado. Receiving an Arkansas High School Diploma, Caleb Baker. Receiving an Arkansas High School Diploma, Donald Barnes. Receiving an Arkansas High School Diploma, Savannah K. Chisholm. Receiving an Arkansas High School Diploma, Morgan Ellenberg. Receiving an Arkansas High School Diploma, Tyler Hendricks. Receiving an Arkansas High School Diploma, Dakota Hood. Receiving an Arkansas High School Diploma, Xavier Jackson. Receiving an Arkansas High School Diploma, Madison Lincecum. Receiving an Arkansas High School Diploma, Rachel Long. Receiving an Associate of Science in Education degree, Alexis Marie Hightower. Receiving an Arkansas High School Diploma, Liliana Miller. Receiving an Arkansas High School Diploma, Brianna Sparks. Receiving an Arkansas high school diploma, Mackenzie McLean. Receiving an Associate of Science in Liberal Arts and Sciences degree, Ina J. Bailey. Receiving a Certificate of Proficiency in Patient Care Tech, Brandy Conley. This completes the awards. Will all graduates rise?
Graduates, when you processed in this morning, you wore your tassel on the right, signifying your candidacy for graduation. But now, in keeping with the time-honored tradition of the Academy and the symbolic gesture of crossing your hearts, you may move your tassel from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the spring 2023 graduating class of ASU-Beebe. Will everyone please remain standing, and thank you for doing that without prompting. As you're able, for the ASU-Beebe alma mater, performed by the ASU-Beebe singers, lyrics are included in the back of your program. Faculty, you are dismissed to prepare to greet your graduates. I ask everyone else to please be seated for just one more moment, a very important part of our ceremony. At this time, I invite Dr. Jason Goodner to the podium to induct our graduates into the ASU-Beebe Alumni Association.
Graduates of the class of 2023, in just a moment it will be my privilege and responsibility to induct you as new graduates into the Alumni Association of Arkansas State University Beebe. First, let me say that ASU-Beebe is the oldest community college in the state. Since 1927, thousands of graduates have earned certificates and degrees from our college. Though our graduates come from diverse backgrounds across a history of nearly 100 years, your educational experiences at ASU-Beebe connect you through your common goals. As the Alumni Association continues to grow, each graduating class joins our ranks The success you will share will continue to make sure a difference in our communities. Let me back up there for a minute. Messed up that sentence, excuse me. As the Alumni Association continues to grow, as each graduating class joins our ranks, the success you will share will continue to make a difference in our communities, in Arkansas, and throughout the nation. We hope you will always take great pride in your alma mater, and that you will always be ready to give Arkansas State University Beebe your complete and active support. I encourage you to take advantage of your new alumni status, visit our beautiful campuses often, mentor and encourage each other and other students, and take pride in your future journey while giving back to ASU-Beebe. You have earned that privilege. Now, would all of the ASU-Beebe graduates please stand? By the authority vested in me by the ASU System Board of Trustees, I am pleased to welcome you into the membership of the Arkansas State University Beebe Alumni Association.
Congratulations again, ASUB alumni. At this time, the ushers will lead our graduates in our recessional into the grand tradition of the ASU-Beebe Faculty Celebration Tunnel. Family and friends, we ask you to please remain where you are until all graduates have exited the gym. But we do encourage you to join our graduates and the faculty outside or in this gym and all over our beautiful campus to celebrate and get your photographs as you can. There are a number of great places for those photographs. Thank you for sharing this wonderful day with us. Congratulations, graduates.